Archie Mountbatten-Windsor will be celebrating his third birthday on Friday the 6th of May, so let's take a look at his adorable photos since birth. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's eldest child, Archie Mountbatten-Windsor, is turning 3 years old on Friday. The royal stole hearts after he arrived at London's Portland Hospital in 2019, with Prince Harry saying, "As every father and parent will ever say, you know, your baby is absolutely amazing, but this little thing is absolutely to die for, so I'm just over the moon." The toddler is rarely seen in public, but he did accompany his parents in a 2019 South African tour, as well as appear in a Save the Children campaign video. Mountbatten-Windsor is a nod to his great-grandparents, Queen Elizabeth II and the late Prince Philip. According to the official royal family website, for the most part, members of the royal family who are entitled to the style and dignity of HRH Prince or Princess do not need a surname, but if at any time any of them do need a surname, such as upon marriage, that surname is Mountbatten-Windsor. The name Windsor was first introduced by the Queen's grandfather, George V, who adopted Windsor as the surname for all descendants of Queen Victoria. Windsor was later confirmed by the Queen after her 1952 accession, but with Philip, she changed it to Mountbatten-Windsor to differentiate their direct descendants from the rest of the royal family. Meanwhile, Mountbatten is a reference to Prince Philip's last name, who became Philip Mountbatten in the Royal Navy. The doting dad filmed the video to mark not only Archie's first birthday but also to help raise money for Save the Children's #SaveWithStories campaign, inadvertently making his presence while playing cameraman felt by chuckling at various moments as his wife and son read together. This should simply be a lovely feel-good moment for the young family, along with serving as a lovely jolt of feel-good publicity for the Sussexes after a rocky start to 2022. When they tied the knot in May 2018, more than 2 billion people around the world tuned in that day to see what felt like the final, lovely tearjerker of a chapter in a 2-decade-plus saga. His marriage to Meghan felt like a homecoming of sorts. However, in the 2 years since then, that cheeky chappy persona has started to crack. In 2019 Harry and Meghan faced a cavalcade of PR controversies, from her star-studded New York baby shower to their decision to trade Kensington Palace, where a vast apartment had already been made available to them, for the relative wilderness of a cottage in Windsor that required extensive renovations. When in June the bill for Frogmore Cottage was revealed, there was a public outcry. There was a similar furore when it came out in 2014 that the sovereign grant had paid the $8.5 million bill for renovation of Kate and William's Kensington Palace apartment, which included major roof repairs and asbestos removal. The Sussexes' decision to upend royal tradition and exclude the press from being able to film the family entering the chapel for Archie's christening, caused a fuss in headlines and on social media. In August, the family flew first to Ibiza and then later to the south of France for 2 sun-drenched holidays, via private jet. The Duke faced public accusations of hypocrisy given he was also publicly agitating for action on climate change. For a royal who had been the apple of the public's eye for years, the occasional slip-up such as dressing up as a Nazi aside, Harry had started to become a more polarizing figure. For a man who had always worn his heart on his sleeve, likewise, he increasingly made his unhappiness known.